Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, it's a very happy Victory Tuesday for a certain football franchise in the National Football League.
The Falcons?
Yeah, they also had a great game. You have literally one more guess for who, because there's only 4 teams that played football yesterday, and only 2 of them.
Connor won in fantasy.
Yeah, he had a great game. So
is that it?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
With what?
The Chicago Bears.
I don't have a problem. I'm messing with you. I really don't.
What have the Chicago Bears done ever to you?
Nothing. I actually root for the Bears.
Do you?
First thing I did, 7:11 this morning. Went on my phone after my alarm woke up, and I watched the Bears highlights.
Yeah.
So enough of that.
Are you following the Chicago Bears?
No, because I don't. Why I wouldn't do that.
I follow the New England Patriots.
It's very kind of you.
So
I don't follow the Bears.
Return the favor.
I don't follow teams that I'm not like a fan, like my team.
All right, we'll see each other in February.
I follow, I think, 5 teams. Patriots, Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics, Johnnies. That's it. Those are my teams.
No Ravens. Oh, fuck.
No. I
guess
like
I'm not
the
following
Ravens.
the
They're
Ravens either.
not my team.
It's fair. It's fair.
Are you
Trying
okay?
to open a water.
Okay.
Could you?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What's up?
Abby had a question for the pod, actually.
Yeah, what's the
She
question?
said, what would the theme song of your life be?
That's a good question, Abigail.
Really good.
I have my answer right away.
I don't have an answer.
Really?
So go.
Okay. My answer is Walking on the Sun by Smash Mouth. I just love that little guitar riff in the beginning, or is it a bass? I don't know.
Okay.
But it's just, that would only be my theme song for my life. Like when she says theme song, is it like a your life is a show when you have a opening intro?
I think it's a very open-ended question.
Okay.
I don't know.
The way I interpret it is almost like, what song is just playing in your head while you're walking down the street and you're just living the day-to-day life? What song carries you throughout the day? What song?
Yeah, I see that too. That's actually how I interpret it.
Yeah.
As well.
And that's my answer. I've always thought that. I've always known that the moment I heard that song, I was like, this just sounds like me.
I'll give you an answer, actually. Because I started listening to this song maybe 5 days ago. And it's The Ecstasy of Gold. I sent it to you the other day.
I'm sorry.
And it's that song, and it's you might know it from the Modelo commercial. I probably can't sing it here, right?
What's the little call and repeat thing they do in the Modelo commercial? Where it's like, I always say it.
I don't know.
Go on.
But we watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in one of my classes, one of my music film classes.
Great movie. Great film.
And that was one of the scenes we broke down was that song in it, and it was like, oh, that's the song from the Modelo commercial. But I listened to it, and I've listened to it like a million times since. It's really awesome.
So Modelo?
Because right now I like it, and I don't have another answer, but I will say, it's really hype.
Mm-hmm. I will need to listen
And
to it.
You gotta it moves with you, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what I just.
It could change like in the next year, next month, next week, your theme
But right
song.
now,
That's all that matters.
It's actually that.
Like, I only learned about that Smash Mouth song maybe 2.5 years ago.
It's not a long time for your life theme song. So.
Exactly.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
I'll need to give it a listen after.
you have to really
Very
headphones on. And you don't have to, but it's fun. It's really fun.
It's from the Modelo commercial. So the Modelo technically win.
Is your
your theme song sponsored by Modelo then?
Yeah, I don't really care though. Honestly, they can be sponsored by
Probably get rolling in the big bucks.
whoever. Honestly, but yeah, thank you, Abby, for that question. Everyone, leave in the comments
Yeah, what's your theme song for
your
life?
theme song. Do you have anything to talk about? You had some notes, I noticed.
Yeah, I was writing down some notes in my notebook pad.
Yeah, it's what we write notes.
Did you get a glimpse of what it is?
No.
Okay, good. Let me paint a picture. This past weekend, this apartment was honored enough to host the set of a student film called Reminiscent, and it's like a romance drama, person meets person kind of story, and the main character lives in our apartment, funny enough. And so, making a student film, there's a lot of hands on deck. Would you like to guess how many hands? I already told you how many hands.
21.
There's 21 people.
So 42 hands on
in
deck.
our apartment. 42 hands, 42 feet, 42 eyes, 21 hearts. And our apartment, I love it to death. 21 people in this apartment. Everyone's shoulder to shoulder, ankle to ankle. It got cramped pretty quick. And our apartment furniture, it gets in the way a little bit, so we had to do some rearranging. We have a shelf. I wish maybe I'll show a picture, I don't know. But we have a shelf right behind this wall, a snack shelf. And it was in the way for the camera to be placed in the corner to get the shot of the dining room table. And the director's like, okay, can we move this? Where do we move it? Can we move into your room? Can we move to Jacob's room and remove it? We decided we're going to move it into this hallway, just right over off camera.
You saw it in the trailer.
Foyer, yes.
You didn't because they copyrighted that video, so we actually got no views, but continue.
So we were putting this, it's about 4 shelves high into our foyer, little skinny foyer. And director's like, we're going to need I don't know, 3 or 4 hands on this. Some people just pick it up and I go up, if I can help. I think maybe we're going to need maybe 6 or 7 hands on this.
Okay.
And then I look at myself and I sort of detach and derealize. I'm like, I just made a 6-7 joke as a 21-year-old. The environment of all these people on the set, they were on the younger side. They were I'd say 50% sophomores, 50% juniors.
You made a
There was one
joke. You make it on purpose?
Yeah, and that's the thing, because they were making 6-7 jokes all that entire weekend, and so it was very strange. I felt very back in almost thwarted back into high school, where I felt like I had to conform to the environment around me, so I could feel myself regressing in my personality and my jokes and my humor. And
okay,
it was but the 6-7 jokes were a big hit for these.
Come on, bro.
These people, and
I'm fucking people,
and
man.
I'm thinking here, I wonder if just having not such a big friend group, living off of campus, we're just so out of touch with what is funny and what is not.
We're better.
And so
we're definitely better.
But now I'm thinking, let me look at my notes. So 6-7, for the people that don't know what the 6-7 joke is, such as Connor's mom. Connor's mom is probably watching this, and so this is for you, Connor's mom. Listen up.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was rude. So 6-7. It was a lyric where this rapper named Skrilla, in his song "Doot Doot."
You actually did research on this.
This is real. I did research on 6-7. He I didn't listen to the song, but he just has a lyric where he goes 6-7. He says it very funny. Right? I don't know where that came from.
I think he does that.
Okay, does he? Okay.
I actually learned a little bit about 6-7 this weekend myself.
Oh yeah.
Coincidentally, but yeah, go
on. But anyways, yeah, it came from a song, and he's referring to 67th Street from Chicago, actually, which is a street in South Side of Chicago. Not the best area, but not the horriblest area. Maybe that's where he grew up. I don't know. 67th Street in Chicago. That's what 6-7 comes from. Then that lyric from that song turned into notorious with LaMelo Ball edits on TikTok.
Really?
Because he is 6'7" and so there'd be highlights of LaMelo Ball.
It was
6,
7.
Yeah, every time
Nice.
they would say 6-7, the highlight reel of LaMelo Ball would play, and LaMelo Ball was on the Hornets, and the Charlotte Hornets are a very corny, bad team, and so
they're like poverty of the NBA,
and so
it's fine.
People saw that
it's all good.
This poverty team getting hype edits to this corny lyric, to this corny player, to this corny team. And now just took sorry, that was a really gross burp. Took the essence of 6'7" and just spun it into a shit post. There's literally no other way to describe it. I have to curse here. I'm sorry. It is just like shit post. It's just.
What does that mean? Just it's a shit post.
It's kind of under the realm of brain rotting. It's kind of under the realm of just being ironic.
Okay.
6'7". So
I've never heard of that.
6'7" means 6'7". There is no meaning. There is no double entendre. Unlike we had 69.
I think everyone has 69. I think 69. No. I think 69 is like it's here to stay.
So now this is segueing into what I wanted to talk about. Like I think 6'7" is one of the first memes where I've experienced it, and I just feel so utterly, completely old.
Okay.
It took me a while to get it. I still really don't get it, even though I laid it all out here. And in that moment where I made the 6'7" joke, my full intention was just to relate to the youngins, the kids who are like a year or two younger.
I was gonna say they're not really kids; they're 20 years old.
But it was interesting. I feel like we've had this conversation before, where like when Skibidi Toilet Riz was coming out of the gutter again, and we're like, what does it mean? And we felt very.
There's something
lost.
about that though. I don't know what it is. There's something about Skibidi Toilet Riz that I see the charm to it. I see the charm to it. I actually do. I don't understand. I don't understand 6'7". So I was home this weekend and I asked my cousin Sam. Shout out Sam. He's 16. Mm-hmm. And I asked
probably
him,
prime age to be making this 6'7" joke.
Yeah, I think so. 16, probably
maybe Gen
12.
Alpha.
I think 12. Yeah. I think 16. You're like kind of ironic with it. I think you're ironic with it. Okay. At 16, like to a degree. I remember being ironic with some things at 16 and being serious, making a joke with other things. So I asked him what it meant, and he told me it means nothing, which is what makes it funny. And then I said, but it's not funny.
Depends on whatever context it is.
But it's not funny. Your joke that was not funny.
But at the shelf?
It was not funny.
Yeah, no one laughed at it.
But, well,
I just got death stares,
their humor sucks because they were also making those jokes. So I just don't understand.
Maybe it's just a very niche example, a little niche time right now where it seems like the sense of humor for the general public seems to be too self-aware. The joke is that everyone's so self-aware on brain rot and being ironic that it's turned onto itself 4 times over, and now it's just lost any meaning whatsoever. Like
it's so ironic
that it's become unironic.
Are like 12-year-olds being ironic? Maybe actually, am I wrong?
And
is it everybody?
I think you are right, which is quite a feat because at 12 years old I wasn't being ironic about anything.
No, I don't even think I knew what that meant.
I made my 21 jokes wholeheartedly.
21. Yes. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But there was
I can only think of the number memes right now. There's other memes where Thanos car. That was my bit in freshman year of high school. I meant that a lot. And anytime I'd see something purple, like if there was a purple pen, I'd go, "Oh, Thanos pen." And I'd scream it throughout the day. I had a lot of friends in high school.
I had this weird thing. This is kind of side tangent where I was like 9.
Tough.
Where I would just say, "I like pie," in all capitals. But that was me. I made that myself. Yeah. I built that.
I was gonna say, where's that from?
I built that myself.
Brick from brick. Wow.
Kind of died out, but
didn't catch on.
Yeah, so it's just weird. Like this one to me feels a little different. I don't understand at all.
I think it's in the same room with Skibidi Toilet Riz though, because that is also means nothing and it is ironic and it is.
There's something funny about that. There's something so stupid about that. This isn't even stupid. This is actually a number.
Yeah, 6'7".
And we're probably going to title this video something to do with 6'7", aren't we?
I don't know. I don't want to.
6'7" brain rot. Like that's what we're going to title this video.
I also think, like we're talking about it right at its peak. I think literally last week I felt like it was the most 6'7" jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. Eli Manning made a 6'7" joke.
I made
on
one
the
last
Manning
night.
chest. You made a 6'7" joke.
And
what was it? You forced it. Like it was like a big reach. What was it?
I asked the score in the Bears game was 13-7. I said, "Luke, what's 13 minus 7?" You said 6. And then I said, "How many points do the Commanders have?" And you said 7. And then Connor goes,
What's happening? Are we becoming too
But I actually
dumb
think
for
it's
own
so. I think it's so dumb. I'm serious. I know I did that, but I think it's so dumb. I'll be part of the dumb.
But I think it's like there's probably linguistic scientists, whatever the term is out there, that can fully explain how the history of slang develops into this, and ironic becomes unironic, and
Yeah, I don't think it's one of those. You know how like every adult and even non-adult, like most people our age will be like, and please tell me if you disagree. Will be like, oh, we're so cooked. When like a 12-year-old will be talking about Skibidi Toilet. I like don't think that's true.
what do you mean?
Like everyone talks about like the next generation, like it's
Oh,
like they're
no.
gonna cook
It's-
us. It's real. I think it's really corny, to be honest with you, because why can't a 12-year-old just be 12, and why can't a 20-year-old just be 20? Like, I know I'm getting a little off topic here,
No.
but I think there is something to be said about. I mean, I've only been alive for 21 years.
Tough.
But it seems as if there is a belief that every young generation is just like
Getting
super
worse.
dumb.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's true. And I know this is a little off topic, but I think something like this absolutely has to do with it, where even I'm saying I think it's really stupid, but I don't think it's indicative of the people, which is apparently including our age, but also people younger, because it's just like humor. I don't know.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Yeah, where
Don't look down at people.
exactly
Younger.
because
You gotta
you're
like.
like, oh, I hate kids, buddy. You were a kid.
You actually
literally
were a
5
kid.
seconds
I think
ago.
they're jealous of kids.
You think deep down?
Yeah.
I think they genuinely do mean it, and they've just been so brainwashed from adulthood that they forgot they were exactly like that, almost damn near to a T.
You think? It's bad. It's definitely possible. I see. Okay, I'm glad you
No,
also,
it's-
because I can't stand it. It's like, why would you?
Ageists.
Why would you be like talking negatively about these people that are going to hopefully do better
Yeah.
for the world? I mean, I guess you don't have to care if you think you're just gonna like not be around, but there's something about cheering younger people on, I think.
Yeah. Low key, that's like the heck of just connecting with kids. I was talking about bonding with Carter last week because I just respect him as a person. I don't see him as a 12-year-old. I see him as my dude.
You can treat him a little different. You don't have to say a horrible, swear word in front of him. You don't have to talk to him about the economy, but you can just be like, you can just relate to him, because that's the thing. He can't relate to you.
I can relate.
You can relate to him because you were him.
Just be nice. Just be kind. Don't come with this pessimistic attitude where kids don't know anything. And even like with the millennial hate, I'm starting to like get a little bit annoyed of just people just don't appreciate millennials. They think they're very corny, very annoying, very whatever. They're just literally having fun.
They're like 30
Leave 'em alone.
and thriving, hopefully, 30 and thriving.
That's the title of the video.
Let's do that. But it's very interesting. That being said, I do think this joke specifically is really dumb, and it's not just 12-year-olds. It's not just 16-year-olds. No, there's adults. I'm telling you, it's everywhere. It's
Eli Manning.
everywhere. Eli Manning said it.
Okay.
You said it.
I did.
And a 12-year-old today in school said it.
The first and last time I will ever say it. Now, let me walk you back. 6'7" has been a thing since January of 2025.
Really now.
Yes. We're talking about it in October of 2025.
I didn't know that.
The song came out in December of 2024.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I remember as a kid when our slang would be encroached upon. Bet. Remember that thing where adults just couldn't wrap their head around bet and ite and like whatever?
Yeah, and to me, it's like not that crazy. I don't know.
But it took them months after the fact. I don't know. In my head, every time I noticed, like, when the joke was now passed on, we held on to it for maybe like half a year. And that happened. Now I'm on the other side of it. Kids, middle schoolers held on to it for 8 months.
So they've been doing it?
Or 10 months.
So they've been on 6'7" since January? I didn't know
And
that. I really didn't know that.
And we kind of just found about it like what, maybe let's call it a month ago now.
Yeah, a month or two.
Really
but I think I don't remember in the summer anything to do with it, like, at all.
Maybe there was like a little bit
Towards the end.
but like it was there. So again, those moments just makes me feel out of the joke, on the outside looking in, tapping on the glass.
Are you okay with it?
Yes,
I definitely am okay with it.
because it is such a dumb joke this time around.
Also, like,
Perhaps do I miss, like, maybe what you were saying about before, like when the adults are pessimistic towards kids, they're jealous. Maybe I feel a little nostalgia for the good old days when I could just brain rot in my own version and not have a care in the world, and that be my go-to joke of the week.
that being said, you, Connor, and I are really funny. We're really...
Are we funnier than 6'7"?
Oh, we're way fun. Dude, we're funny. We laugh a lot.
We do.
I think when you get older, it becomes... You get this repertoire with people around you, and you understand how to...
My sense of humor has really been shaped around just you guys. My shape of humor would have been shaped around my entire middle school.
Right, now it's
So,
really
smaller
largely... For me, it really is largely you, Connor, Abby, and, you know, people from home, like Brian, and it's like, it's really only a few people that my direct humor is shaped with, and if it's people you're close to, then it's probably funny for you, and that's really all that matters. Which is why when a bunch of other people come in here, it's hard to match their humor and for them to match your humor, because you're on different grounds.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're just totally different worlds. Every group has its own
It was fascinating.
banter. It's interesting.
Yeah, all these 21 people seem to be friends with each other for like the most part. There's like one or two or three
Right.
or four,
So they have
5 or 6
established humor. They have established jokes.
But it really just caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, 6'7" is like an actual real joke. I thought it just lived in my Instagram reels every
No, it's-
video when I was sitting on the toilet.
It's definitely in right now.
Yeah, let me walk you back again. How do you think adults felt? Maybe you already answered before, but like when 21 was a thing, do you think they were totally and majorly confused? What does 21 mean? I don't get it. What's so funny?
Yeah. Yes.
21's like the funniest thing ever.
Well, it's not.
Flash forward, but it is. Like,
No.
low-key. And flash forward to 15 years now, Gen Alpha is going to be nostalgic about 6'7".
Yeah, I think it's just also like how old you are. I do think some jokes are multi-generational. I think 6'7", I actually think is a lot of different people are saying it. And
If Eli
gotta,
Manning says
you
it,
gotta
then-
you gotta start listening. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But I think it's where it's like, who's being ironic? And maybe it's everybody, but maybe it's just the 12-year-olds. It's probably just the 12-year-olds that are not being ironic, sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone else probably is.
I don't know. But again, we already said before, just repeating ourselves, but that's kind of impressive. 12-year-olds.
Oh, it's incredible.
being ironic. Like, good for them. Like that's evolution. They're not getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying before.
They're getting smarter,
They're
which
getting
is
more
great.
self-aware. I think they are low-key.
Oh, 100%.
TikTok, just the whole entire world at their fingertips. There's absolutely no way. They
know everything.
They know everything.
I do have one thing to bring up before we wrap this up. And you might have not done any research on it. I haven't.
Okay.
Do you know, like, what's the rapper's name?
Skrilla.
How is he doing? He could probably, has he not made, like,
No idea.
mega jillion dollars on this?
Yeah,
Like,
I wonder how
he should
the
just-
royalties work.
He should just go to every stadium in North America, wherever, and just sing that song. It's like what Shabuzi was doing last year, but Shabuzi's actually like extremely famous. But I don't know if we've told the story. We went to the Celtics championship like celebration that TNT was hosting last year in Boston, and we were front row for Shabuzi.
We also saw Shaq and Ernie.
We saw
and
Shaq, Ernie, Charles, Kenny. It was incredible. It was an unbelievable experience. We were
halftime.
front row for Shabuzi, though, and Shabuzi played a bar song
Yeah.
3 times.
Someone burned me, but don't.
3 times. He opened with it, He did his set, whatever, 6 more songs. And then we
7.
missed the start of the game, the season opener of the Celtics, because he played a bar song two more times back to back. And it was fun, honestly, but I was so pissed that he did that because I wanted to watch the opening of the Celtics season. But that being said, like, this guy, what's his name again? I'm never going to remember. Skrilla needs to go everywhere, and he needs to play this song. He needs to capitalize right now
and play it 6 or 7 times.
Like, actually, he should do that. Like, he should play it a 6th time, and then it should be like, oh, is he gonna play it again? That should be a thing. I'll be your agent.
Yeah,
Skrilla.
Hire us.
Honestly, because this is your time to capitalize. I hope he is. I really do.
I bet the song is probably like, it like peaked its way into like top 100 Billboard for like a little bit, because people are just
You don't think people would go to this concert? I think people would.
I wouldn't personally.
Of course, you and me wouldn't, but I think people would.
Yeah, kids in there.
Remember the kid at the Shabuzi concert in front of us?
Yeah, that was awesome. Shabuzi. We had a little kid in front of us at the Shabuzi concert. He goes, Shabuzi, Shabuzi, I love you, Shabuzi. It was awesome.
It was great. He would go to the Skrilla
6-7 concert. It's the 6-7 tour. That's what he would call it.
Easy. This is like $1 billion. I've never heard his songs. He could be amazing. He could be awful, but he's got to do it.
Well, I'm half disappointed, half relieved that we got to talk about 6-7 today, finally, on our podcast.
I'm relieved because I had no intention of doing it, but I feel like it was...
I feel like now it's just how...
But it was also pretty interesting. Kind of went down some sort of path. I do have to guess where someone's watching this.
Oh, please, I should have asked you.
No, I was going to say to the start, and then we just got so into this 6-7 conversation. I think that Nick Heisler, Brian Crowley, and Katie Westcott are watching this
Threesome.
a few days after it comes out. Maybe the next week after it comes out. And I think they're watching it in Brian and Nick's house after an exam.
Wow.
And I think that's exactly where they're watching
it all together?
Sometimes. They have 1 or 2 times to send me pictures. So
nice.
We love you guys.
Love you.
And I think that's all we have.
Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Stay foggy.